Hi everyone, it's Carolyn from True Crime Chat with Mommy Ramblings. I'm here with some breaking news in the case of Maliyah Tootie Bass. You remember the little 2-year-old that was pulled from the Breys Bayou, and her parents were at the time supposedly inconsolable, and the father putting on the show of emotion. Well, they've both been arrested now in connection with little Maliyah's death, and we're going to look into this right now and see what's going on in this case. On August 23rd, a jogger discovered a body floating in the Breys Bayou. It ended up being that of little Maliyah Bass. So she was taken from the bayou. Her mother, Sahara, 20 years old, was said to be inconsolable, on the ground, collapsed, and the mother's boyfriend made this emotional plea out to the media that seemed to myself and to many others a little less than genuine. Well, now 2 months later, Maliyah's mother, Sahara, and her boyfriend, Travion Thompson, have been arrested and charged in connection with her death. The mother said she had just left little Maliyah on a playground at the apartment complex and she was gone. That turns out it's not what happened. So on Tuesday, October 6th, Sahara Ervin, age 20, and Travion Thompson, 21, were taken into custody, and they were charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence in connection with little Maliyah's death. And Maliyah's father wants answers. Octavius Bass said, "I want to know what actually happened to her, and I'm glad they found out about them." The bayou where Maliyah's body was found by a jogger was 25 miles away from the apartment complex where Maliyah supposedly disappeared off of the playground. And at the time, the Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo said he was confident that foul play was involved and the family just wants justice now. As I said, when Maliyah's little body was recovered, Sahara Ervin was at the scene. She apparently collapsed to the ground and seemed inconsolable as she cried out that her baby was gone. On August 23rd, Travion Thompson was seen on camera trying to act very emotional about the news and berated police by saying, "Y'all are supposed to have 4 or 5 dogs looking for my baby." Teams of search crews covered miles of territory to search for Maliyah before she was found by that jogger in the bayou. Maliyah's grandmother, Rosalie Jimerson, says she feels a sense of guilt that she couldn't have done more to save Maliyah from all of her pain. But mostly, Rosalie said she's appalled by all the lies her daughter told in this case. "I am drained. I have been looking for her for 24 hours. They should have took me. They should have took me," is what Sahara Ervin, the mother, said in tears. And I think there was like one tear that she squeezed out that I saw in that video. And the boyfriend was saying things like, "Oh, she knows her 1, 2, 3s or ABCs. She comes and hugs me. I asked her, where's the house? I asked her," he means I showed her where the house is, just so she could know. So he's trying to say, he did all this stuff with her and he was this great surrogate kind of a father. Okay, so Rosalie, Maliyah's grandmother, goes on to say, "I just blame myself. It's like I feel like I failed on so many levels as a mom." Rosalie said that her daughter Sahara never confided in her what really happened to Maliyah. Instead, she just kept changing her story multiple times. And Rosalie said had she known, she would have advised her daughter to tell the truth. "Whatever happened, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth." And they got on national television, both of them, and they lied to the whole world. On top of all the guilt that more could have been done to save Maliyah, Rosalie regrets not being able to be there for Maliyah. She wishes Sahara would have just asked her family for help. I was always there. I was always here, and I'm still here. I was always willing to help. I only needed a little time. I only needed a few months, and I told Sahara, Rosalie said. It doesn't matter who it is. Justice needs to be served. I hate that you bring a kid into this world and you don't think that they're going to be taken out of this world by a person that said they loved them and took care of them, Rosalie, Maliyah's grandmother, continued. Investigators did not release the specific details in the case or why Sahara and Thompson were charged. However, both were expected to make their first appearance in court Tuesday night. So the court documents allege that Sahara Ervin told police that she left little Maliyah alone for just only a few minutes in the courtyard of their apartment complex on the playground. When she returned, the little girl was gone. Travion Thompson is being held on $150,000 bond and was due to appear in court Tuesday night. Sahara's bond was set at $175,000 and she was due in court Tuesday night. She did not enter a plea, and it's unknown at this point if she has an attorney who could comment on her behalf. It's also unclear if Travion has retained legal counsel. According to the court records, the autopsy showed that Maliyah had a broken left forearm, extensive superficial blunt force trauma in the form of looped pattern bruising all over her body. The medical examiner believes that she was beaten with an object like an extension cord or even a hanger. According to court records, Travion Thompson confessed and pointed a finger at Sahara, the mother. He told police that Sahara beat little Maliyah with a hairbrush on August 20th because she was crying and would not go to sleep. The records go on to say that they then put her in a broom closet naked. When they woke up on the 21st of August, little Maliyah was dead. Travion says that they then disposed of her body in a storm drain at their apartment complex on August 22nd, the same day they reported her missing. She was found in Breys Bayou on August 23rd. Much of the search centered around their complex on Willcrest in southwest Houston. Neighbors have taken this case personally in Maliyah's name. That little girl didn't deserve this. She was a sweetheart, added neighbor Stella. They were supposed to be her protectors. Travion Thompson appeared in court overnight Tuesday, but Sahara Ervin did not, citing medical issues. We don't know what those were. Both are expected back in court today and Thursday, and we will be following this case and bring you the latest as it comes in. We pray for justice for little Maliyah, and we send our condolences to her grieving father and grandmother and other family. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, can you share it out and give it a thumbs up? That would really help the channel. And please, if you're not subscribed to us, click the subscribe button in the lower corner of the video and become part of the greatest community on YouTube. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.